What's up, y'all? Bricks Glory here, and today we're going to be reviewing the 7962 Anakin and Sabulbas Pod Racers. This is a classic LEGO Star Wars set that released in the great year of 2011. And so let's get right into it. On the front of the box, obviously you can see the Pod Racers in action with all the figures, and it clearly wants you to know that Sabulba and Obi-Wan are new minifigures, which is just a thing they were doing back in the day. On the side of the box, they have, saying the new minifigures in a different language and a small image. Lego Star Wars logo, Lego Star Wars logo. All the minifigs are listed on the top of the box, which is cool. Some more stuff on the side. Well, on the back, we get some cool, both awesome callbacks to some old Lego Star Wars sets, as well as more viewing of the box and an advertisement for the great Lego Star Wars 3. So, anyways, I'm super excited to open this set. So, let's open it up and build it. So let's start off with the minifigs, and our first minifig is Wald. He is a kid that can be seen playing with Anakin at the beginning of the movie, and overall, not a crazy good figure. Obviously, very nice molded head there, a cool torso print, and no printing on the legs, but overall, he definitely does the job and accurately represents what we see in the movie, and is a character that we probably wouldn't get otherwise, so a cool addition. Then we have Obi-Wan Kenobi, who is definitely what you'd think an Obi-Wan Kenobi figure, and does it really well. He looks great on the front side. On the back, we can peel up the back and see that he does have some nice back printing. He has his lightsaber and hood, and then if we remove the hood, you can see that on the other side of his face, he has a more angry expression. But overall, not a crazy minifigure or anything. I think this one could have used some legs, and hopefully if they made like leg printing, and hopefully if they made him today, they would add that. But that's what we got back in 2011. And overall, this minifigure definitely gets the job done. So overall, a good minifigure. Next up, we have Anakin, who is definitely unique and a little goofy looking, especially in a set where most of the rest of the figures are really good. I do think he's a little goofy with that smirk and the goggles on, but overall, he's a nice helmet and overall nice front and back printing. And then if we remove the helmet, we can see on the back a more normal young Anakin face, and so that's nice to see. Overall, I do find this one to be a comedic minifigure, and definitely not one that they'd probably produce today, but overall, really exciting, and I do like him. Then we have the second most exciting minifig in this set, and that is Waldo. Overall, I mean, he is just perfect. They made a perfect mold for this guy, and so all the detail that you could want on a Waldo minifigure is captured with that mold. There's not too much else to say. There's no leg printing, but I don't think there needs to be on Watto. And overall, this is definitely just a 10 out of 10 minifig, hands down, and it is cool that they could do such an amazing job back in 2011. Then we have Sebulba, and talk about another minifig with a great mold. This is the newest and best version of Sebulba that they've ever done, and he was only released in this set. And overall, just such a good job they did with this minifigure. The molding is perfect. It looks just like Sebulba that you'd want, and you get all the detail front, back, and all the way around of this minifigure. And overall, just a beautiful, beautiful minifig. And I don't know if they can do much better. I'm sure they could try, but overall, they might have perfected it way back in 2011. So our first build of the set here is Anakin's Pod Racer, and overall this thing just looks beautiful. I love the clear pieces, and this was the first time that LEGO had used these clear pieces to help accurately show his Pod Racer, and I think it just works so well. And then overall, of course, the engines look beautiful. They have lots of nice detail all over them and look super cool. And then as we go to his seat, you can see there's a couple control panels there, and overall it looks really good. But the most fascinating part of this set, in which I think it does better than any other Anakin pod racers, is the way that you can set him down. And so overall, if you were to take his pod racer out of this, which you can use to play and easily swoosh around, right, because it has a perfect handle, but if you just place this thing down, it's going to fall. And so what's keeping it up is the sand patch, where it's really cool, where you can place the hook into here, right into the sand. Oh, doing it with one hand is more difficult than you could, would be otherwise. But overall, and then it just stands perfectly at such a good angle. And overall, I love that. And so I do think that this is the best Anakin's Pod Racer ever for display. Maybe it's been topped off by the newest one in terms of overall look, but this stand was amazing and one of my favorite parts about this set overall. But definitely my favorite part about this set is Sebulba's Pod Racer. This is only the second Sebulba's Pod Racer we've ever gotten, the first one being in 1999. And so that one was just out of date and not very good for its time. But as you can see, this thing just looks absolutely beautiful. From head-on view, it just looks massive, especially in comparison to Anakin's Pod Racer, which I can show here. Like, it is just so much bigger overall, right? And this thing is just beautiful. They have some really cool techniques to get this shaping down, and so that's super cool. You get those same clear pieces that you get on Anakin. So you have these huge turbines in the back, and overall this thing just looks beautiful. You get to his rear seat, which I think is the weakest part, as actually not much detail went into this, but it still accurately depicts what you'd want to see, and you can fit Sebulba in there nicely. And then of course it has the same function where you can set it up with the display using this hook piece, and that's the only way it can stand up. But this thing is just beautiful, and I'm so glad I bought this set to have Sebulba's Pod Racer, and I'm definitely gonna have to find a spot on my shelves to place this. All right, and so overall, I'm gonna go 10 out of 10 on this set. This thing is just amazing. And honestly, I can't think of many ways Lego could have made this set better. Leave a comment down below if there's anything you'd critique about this set. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and that's gonna be it today. Please remember to subscribe, like, and comment down below what you would change about this set, or if you like it just as much as me. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later on Bricks Galore. And there's a playlist down below if you want to see more of my review videos. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.